I said I would never love again. I said I would never date again. I would never marry again. And I never wanted to be in another relationship. But because I took that break to go through and get through, I believe in love. I will marry again.
Yeah, baby.
I want to be happy. I will give 110%.
The next partner is going to be my... I got to look at you as a business partner. If I can't look at you as a business partner, I don't want to be with you.
I feel you. That God is going to let me know, like, this is him, daughter.
You
can shake your head about it if you want to.
You know what's crazy?
But that's what I feel like. Now you just...
Tuning in to Talks with Lori DEE. We are in the Man Cave, Station 100, where we keep it 100. Each and every Wednesday. Guys, listen. Y'all know there's some black folks, and we working on it, you know? But we're sorry for the late coming in, so text your friends, tell a friend, and tell the motherfucking haters that we're on right now. I am your host, Lori DEE. We have our amazing co-host, Miss Flavor. Hey! My boy K.I.
Your boy K.I.
And this amazing, strong woman, Miss Valencia, is in the house. Let's give her some. We're so excited to have you. Of course, each and every Wednesday, we are having relevant conversations with individuals who are relevant to the conversation. Right. So we want to thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. This is a live show on YouTube. And tonight we are being proud. We are being loud. We are being open. We are being uncut. We are being honest. And we're telling all our truths. What y'all say?
I say let's do it.
Let's do it.
So tonight we're going to talk about, well, first of all, I said say this once we got live on YouTube. I appreciate all of my friends. I appreciate my followers. I appreciate the haters. I appreciate the naysayers who repost, who gave me the positive and the negative energy, feedback and everything else. You know, this show isn't just going to always talk about the mess. I want the drama. If we can talk about, excuse me for those that are listening, because I realize my auntie be on here listening to me, y'all. And
auntie.
And she like in her 50s and 60s. But if we could talk about
the bullshit,
sucking dick and cheating and fornicating and cheating on our husband and our wife, we can educate, we can learn, and we're going to push through and get through. We're going to be positive. There's nothing negative going on. We here to learn. We here to educate. We here to have fun, talk our shit, and it's a live show. So feel free. Call us. Call Tyrone. No, call Lori DEE.
Yay.
And let us know what you think and how you feel. So we have Valencia on the show tonight. She's going to give us some insight. We're going to ask her some questions. You know, she's aware that we were open. And she's going to tell us a little bit about herself at first. So go ahead, girlfriend.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for the applause. Hey, y'all. This is Valencia Gunder. Most folks just call me V. I use she, her pronouns. I'll tell y'all why I say that later. I'm a community organizer, activist, co-founder and co-director of the Smile Trust. And I'm also a national organizer for the movement for Black Lives. And I fight for Black liberation every single day.
I be seeing you, girl.
Yeah, we rooting for you.
Listen, Valencia be down where the first 48 go at. She be down in the poker
in the gutter
with the DJs and the hot dogs. She be giving back to her community. So we for all of that. And when I thought about this show, you know, I say it all the time. We go back and forth, and we actually talked about this show. Was it last month?
Yeah,
when we talked about when it was
Month.
Pride Month. And I was like, I wanted to get someone on the show that is respected, that's going to be open, that's going to educate, that's going to we're going to have a great goddamn time on the show. So I was thinking, and I said, I'm going to reach out to Valencia, but she's such a busy lady. So she is such a busy, let me tell you what she just said. I didn't even know what the topic was about. I said, girl, I sent it to you in an email. Oh, I get 1,000 emails a day. Like, I'm somebody, Lori. I get 1,000 emails a day. So definitely, one of the things when we were doing this, it took us, usually I send the producers the topic. Usually we put it in our group chat. It's an overnight thing. We have literally been brainstorming about this for days, a week. And we finally this morning at like 6 o'clock in the morning came up with the perfect wording. I'm actually hitting up my cousin that lives in Atlanta. One of our close associated friends, her family, I hit him up and he telling me, tread lightly, D-Lo, tread lightly. And he was like, you know, we gonna have that safety net because, you know, V is well respected, but tread lightly. And I was like, I don't want to disrespect. I don't want to offend anyone. But with all of the feedback, I literally had someone, and I just posted an event that they're doing. And because it's something that they don't support, this individual straight up told me, oh, I won't be reposting this and I won't be watching. I was like, damn, nigga. And okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, if that's how you feel. But I was like, okay, so we're going to kick it off. And one of the things that we want to talk about, because in the LGBT community, being gay, being lesbian, all those different things, there's so many. I was talking to my cousin, Christine, which is actually a great friend of yours. Absolutely. She had like top tier things to say about you. Like when I say I can show you, it went from texting to a call. She was like bragging about who you are.
I love you, Chrissy.
And we were just talking about how people can't be themselves. And I can say that it's sad. You know, what's for you is for you. It's not for me. It may not be my forte. But I'd be happy to see people doing well. I'd be happy to see people happy. And the biggest thing for me is what I'm learning and what I had to learn was living in your truth. And whoever loves you, they gonna love you. Whoever supports you is going to support you.
Sure.
That's right.
And you don't lose shit. If it's meant for you, if they're meant for you, you don't lose shit. So coming out that I'm not married anymore, coming out that I'm marrying a woman, coming out if I was a man and I'm marrying a man, if it's meant for me to have it, if it's the universe and if God and everybody else, Allah and everybody else, what we believe is ours, it will be that. That's right. So it's just sad that people can't be who they are. They can't be comfortable in their own space. And why can't we educate? Why can't we learn? Because it's not going to make me love you any less. And my cousin said to me, just because I'm a lesbian, she straight up, she said it, bitch, that don't mean I want you.
Facts.
Facts.
Because I don't know why people think that queer folks, trans folks want everybody that's walking down the street. I don't know why straight people think they're that important.
Okay.
What you mean?
Y'all think y'all important. Like,
We are.
apparently not.
Yeah, because I want you.
Right. Right. Like, it's a real thing. Like, I think, honestly, like, who people date and who people have sex with is really nobody else's business. Like, if it was straight people, right? If I'm a woman dating a man and, if I decide not to tell nobody what I'm doing, people will be okay with that. But when you're in same sex, they be like, it's like, feel like you need to explain to the world why you're doing a thing. It ain't none of your business.
It's not.
Literally, it's none of your business. They just, for me, myself, I'm a lesbian. I'm a cisgender lesbian. And
What that mean?
so I am a person that was born a woman and I still identify as a woman.
Okay.
When you're trans, is a person who was born a thing and then I identify as something else.
Okay.
So I'm a cisgender lesbian. And lesbianism is usually more accepted in the world than any other part of the LGBTQ community.
It's true.
Queer men, especially black men, oh my God, they get outcast from the community. People forget that they educated.
Yeah.
People forget that, they need health insurance and they need to breathe and that they deserve.
They're human.
They're human rights. Trans people.
We understand. We feel like when women are lesbian because it's too much of y'all. It's too much of y'all. And it's like, okay, y'all can't be with it. I mean, it's less men, so y'all might as well be with each other. You feel what I'm saying?
That's not true. It's actually more men on the earth than it is women.
Nah, hell no.
On the earth, yes, it is. We're talking about you.
Wait, let me let K.I. know. She's a little brainiac too, so she might come with some facts.
I think as U.S. citizens, sometimes we think about things in the U.S. context. And I think in the U.S., it is definitely more women than men. But in the world, it's definitely more men on the earth than it is women. That is a fact.
What's the fact?
That it's more men on the earth than it is women.
What's the numbers?
I think it's 2 for 1.
What?
You can Google. It's more men on the earth, not the United States, the earth, than it is women.
Now, you see, she ain't even talking about, because see, y'all know it's Miami and it's Florida. She ain't talking about none of that. She talking about the world.
I'm about to do my research. Glad I got my laptop.
Please. But, honestly, and I also think people get it misunderstood that, because somebody asked me one day, Valencia, what man hurt you? And I'm like, it's no man hurt me.
Now, that was going to be my thing because for you to say it is accepted more for women to be with women for multiple reasons. Yeah. Because men allow 2 women inside their bedroom. And some men are freaked out where they don't even have to be involved in the sex act. They literally can sit there and watch the 2 women enjoy each other.
Absolutely.
And not only that, it's okay to see. Now, I did speak to someone today, and he said, I don't have a problem with 2 women that look like you. So if me and you were dating, it was okay. But the masculine, I guess the word butch or, whatever people want to use. A stud, people accept fish. I guess that's terminology. Terminology. People accept that more than they accept other things. And then he was saying
a woman being hurt. That's why she chose to go over to the gay life.
That's the furthest thing from the truth.
Hey, you're right, by the way. It's 101 to 100.
I told you she was smart.
No, it's 101 to 100. So it's not just, it's a tad bit.
Yeah, but I was right.
She was correct.
He was right.
I appreciate you.
Let me tell you.
I like to be fact checked though.
Oh.
Always.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's educating for you because you're a brainiac.
And I'm not big enough to be corrected either.
Oh,
I'm not.
yeah,
Hold on.
that's awesome.
But this ain't counting the niggas that went to war and in jail, though. This is not counting the niggas in jail and at war.
So,
That's just the people that's free. Give us a
So
free.
it's less men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it may be more because if we count jail and war.
Let K.I. win. You know how he feel, girl.
Damn right.
Okay, Poopy.
You know how he feel.
Okay, Poopy.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
it's okay. So one, I've been liking women for a long time. A very long time.
Really?
Yeah.
You enjoy
I've
it?
known you a very long time.
Yeah, over 20 years.
I've known you over 20 years, and I don't know if you remember when I saw you post something. I wrote up under, I love it. Like, I'm proud of you. I remember I wrote like a little thing, and that was my first time knowing or being aware of it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'm so proud of her. Yeah. But then it was like, this just new to you.
Hold on. Have you tried a man?
Absolutely.
You liked it?
For many reasons. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I literally don't have an issue with men.
Okay.
That's not why I'm a lesbian. I just prefer women over men.
Why they softer?
Huh?
Because they softer.
And they love better, and they do a lot of things.
They know what you want.
They do a lot of things better for me.
Okay.
I ain't trying to say like better against anybody else. One, I'm a daddy's girl. So I'm never going to walk around here and bash a man.
Okay.
And I'm really close to my brothers and things like that. I've dated men. I've been in love with men before. Ooh. I've been to the point that if a man would have asked me to marry him, I would have did it.
Okay.
Because love is fluid. It's nuanced.
So in the midst of you dating, liking, and loving a man, were you attracted to women?
Absolutely. Always. Not always, but I think like the first time I found myself attracted to a woman was in college.
Okay.
And of course I didn't approach because society tells you got to be straight.
Right. Okay.
You know, if you do this thing, you're doing it wrong and everything. And then I was still trying to figure out myself in all of that.
Okay.
And I mean, only thing I beat myself up on is not exploring younger because I should have got out there, whatever.
I'm gonna be honest, and I can be open about it. I think 9th grade, it was a group of us that called ourselves the Hot Girls, and we were very close friends, and I was the only friend in the group that was still a virgin. So I didn't have like that close bond of open, like I'm very open with my boys. Like we talk about everything. If I'm crying, they want to know why, and we're going to talk about it. I'm open with my boys. I do date night with them. So I didn't have that in my household. In my household, we went to vacation Bible school Sunday through Sunday.
My house too.
And what I say, it's not don't touch the stove because it's hot and it's going to burn your hand. No. It's just don't touch the stove. So I learned about sex. I learned about all these things through my friends.
Your peers, yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
and my close net of friends. And I had some friends that was like ill, but when I was in a private setting with a friend, she was like, you know, I tried it, and since you haven't, she was like, and we were the same age, and she was just like, you know, let's try it. And when I say let's try it, she literally made she had a bathtub, she had a nice house. I lived in the project. She had a nice house. She made bubble bath. We sat in the bubble bath together and we talked, and it was a little uncomfortable, but I'm very open. Like I walk around my house naked all the time in front of my kids, and you know, I'm just naked. That's just what it is. But we was sitting in the tub together, and like she was telling me, you rub your feet on my feet. It was like she was teaching me a love language, teaching me how to be sensual and all that stuff. And we did it. And I remember I was kind of shameful.
What y'all did?
Girl, we was humping on.
Hey, hold on. Hey, before we get into that, man, hey, the hotline wide open, 786-384-2096. So if you callers want to ask any question or say something, the hotline wide open. Go ahead, Deanna.
So we were doing the do, you know, and it was more her doing me than I did her. But after that, I never did it again. I never did it again. And it wasn't nothing that I wanted to explore. I went off to college and I wasn't with a woman or anything like that. And then, you know, it was like you say, you find yourself, oh, she look nice. And, you know, whatever. I've done threesomes with my husband. I've done things like that. So
Yeah, baby.
I can appreciate a woman, but it's not my thing. Like, I did it. I always say this. Been there, done that, saw, conquered, and that's it.
Right, and that's the same thing most queer folks think about straight relationships. The same thing. We try it. It's not like people just wake up and be like, I'm gay today. Because you're taught to be straight. You're taught heterosexuality at a young age. And it's okay. Like, people say it's okay. They teach you to be straight out the womb.
So hold on. My question to you: are you born gay? Or
Are you born straight?
Yeah, you born straight.
Okay, then you could be born gay.
Okay.
Because it's homosexuality and heterosexuality.
Okay.
So
Because you're
it's
taught.
a choice and you're chosen.
No, it's taught. Sexuality is taught. Like, a child doesn't come out the womb like, yeah, I like the opposite sex. They're taught. Society teaches this thing. It's a thing. Heterosexuality is taught. And the difference is homosexuality is not taught.
You sure about that?
It's a feeling.
No.
I'm 100% sure.
No. Because you know what? I'm gonna get deep, dog. The agenda nowadays is like, yo, y'all pushing the shit on the kids real heavy.
But my thing
I don't
is,
think it's pushing on the kids. I
Come
think
on,
it's
man.
accepting. But that's what she here for.
But
Go
let me
ahead,
tell
B.
you, so this is always interesting because somebody asked me this question. And they talk about the children. So I talk about this like this. When your child is in preschool and they come home and say, I like this girl. As a little boy, he said, I like this girl, and I want to buy them something for Valentine's Day. Right? Most parents take them to Walgreens, buy a little card, buy a little candy. That is teaching heterosexuality.
Okay.
Right?
How is it teaching it when they came to you and asked?
Right.
She finna tell you because
Right.
they come to you and say, I like this
Okay.
girl.
Right.
Okay.
What if he came and said, I like this boy? What's going to happen? Most
The
people
whole
gonna-
house going
You're going to get your ass beat.
right.
You're going to get cussed out, and you're going to be pushed to this thing. It is taught. You are introduced to, then you see it. Most people see their mother and their father.
Oh, yes.
If
Yes.
you were raised in a same-sex household, that's how you know love. You are taught it. So when people like, oh, the agenda, one, I've never seen the agenda written down nowhere. But I could tell you I've seen the heterosexual agenda. The Bible, the Constitution, laws. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just became legal to have same-sex marriages in 2014.
Well, hold on. It only makes sense. A man and a woman have kids. A woman and a woman can't have kids.
They can.
A man and a
They
man
can.
They're
can't.
doing it now.
They not having kids. They putting
That's having
shit together
kids.
and making shit happen.
Okay, but it's the same thing. You put your dick in a pussy and make something happen. You put something together and you make it happen.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
Hold on.
the only difference is chaos.
Nah,
They're
nah.
taking a sperm and injecting it into an egg. You're not having sex
Yo,
for it.
a man fucking another man cannot have a kid.
Okay.
No,
A
not
woman
man.
fucking another woman cannot have a kid.
Yes,
you just
it can.
can't.
So women can have children,
Right.
and men cannot have children. That's period, right?
Mm-hmm.
A man, even if me and a man have sex, a man is never having a child.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
you need a man to have the child though.
No, I need
No.
sperm to have the
Yes.
child.
Yeah, the
You
man.
need
It come from the
sperm.
man.
No.
The woman don't produce
I
sperm.
mean,
Yeah.
I need the man, but
And
I
the
don't
man-
need to have sexual intercourse to have it.
To get sperm.
Let's
I don't need that.
go a little further. We'll talk about me. I have problems getting pregnant.
Right.
So there were necessary steps and things that needed to be done.
But hold up, D.
Yes, I did fuck and get pregnant.
No, hold up, D. You need a sperm from a man and your egg from a woman in
to produce.
order to produce a human.
It's true, but
So-
I don't have to have sex with him.
I'm not
Right.
saying sex. I'm just saying
Okay,
what is
so the
needed.
man is still needed.
Yes.
The man is needed
So
to be with a
totally
woman.
agree.
So the sperm and the sperm from a man is needed.
Yes.
From a male is needed.
Yes.
In an egg from a female is needed.
Yes.
To have a baby. That is scientific. That is true.
Right.
But I don't have to have sexual intercourse for that. So I technically, especially in today's age, I don't need a man to do anything. Like even before all of this surgery and stuff, women were being turkey based. Like it's a lot of different steps
Yeah.
to do
Yeah,
it.
that's
Right,
true.
right.
Long
That's
as
true.
we can have access to sperm, we can have a child.
Okay.
That's the truth.
All
Hey
right.
guys,
We got a caller.
we got a caller. Hey caller, what's going on?
Caller, what's up?
Hey. Can you hear us? We can kind of hear you. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to chime in on the male that's there saying that you need him in order to have a child.
It's
What's his
Ki.
name?
Ki.
Ki?
Yeah, it's your boy.
Okay, my name is Jasmine. I'm a lesbian woman. So
what's up, Jazz?
Hi, Jasmine.
hey, how you doing? So when you say that you need a man, I don't think you honestly need a man. Me being a lesbian, I know I want a woman. If I want a child with a woman, I'm going to have a child with a woman because we want to break it down and get all the way deep into it. A lot of the times, these straight couples, they have it. They have a child with a male, but guess where the male goes? Somewhere else. So we don't need you. Yeah, we need your anatomy part of you as far as the sperm.
That's what he was
No,
saying. That's what he was saying.
I'm not saying to raise a child. I'm saying to have a child.
He's saying you need sperm.
You need sperm. You need my sperm, baby. I don't care what you're saying. You need my sperm to have a baby, baby.
You need, you need the sperm. We need what you have, but we don't necessarily need you.
I never said that. I said you need what I have in my body to have a baby. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I want you to know you need him, Jazz.
Yeah, baby,
you need
come on,
him.
man.
No, we don't.
You don't need to be with me.
Yeah, we don't need you. Yeah, we need what you have. Yes, but we don't need you.
I have a question for you, Jazz. What should I ask?
Yeah.
Are you do I ask what type of a lesbian you are? What do I say?
Oh, they want to know if you a
She a
femme,
femme.
a stud.
Jasmine. Oh, she a stud.
I'm a stud.
Okay, you sound like a femme.
I have a question for you. Have you ever been with a man before?
Yes, I have.
Is this
like
too?
Yes.
And the reason I could tell, and let me break it down to you like this. I have been with a male. That's how I know I don't want to be with a male.
Were you
and I
with
feel
the
like
male?
I would not date. I was in high school, and I feel like I can't date a woman that has never been with a male because you can't tell me that you don't want something that you've never been with. When you're comfortable with yourself, you can say that. I have no problem saying, yes, I've been with a male. I've tried it. I don't like it.
Hey, Jasmine.
But yes.
How much males you been with?
Does it matter? It could be one. It could be 100.
You ain't been with me.
Yeah.
And listen.
Change your life, baby. Change your life.
I'll fuck your life up, Jasmine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Change your life, baby.
Let me tell you this. Every male that says that, I tell them the same thing. You got what every other male got. I don't want it.
So
it's nothing but a dick. And let me tell you, that dick you got, I can go buy it.
Nah, you can't buy this shit. Hey, Jazz.
I know that you find out, Jazz. They're all not the same. All right, Jazz, we want to thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Jazz.
I just want to point this out. When she said she going to buy some dick, V looked at real. V said, period. Yes, no.
Hold on.
Happy about that.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just meeting you today, brother. And I ain't gonna knock your dick game. But I ain't gonna lie.
She said she ain't knocking your dick
and
game,
I've had a lot of men.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. A woman do it better. Period.
Hold on, we gonna come back to that. We definitely gonna come back to that because now we getting into a whole nother subject. We getting into the skin
Hey,
and
ladies,
the rubber.
I feel like y'all insulting me in this moment.
Hey guys, we got another caller. Caller, thanks for calling, Lori DEE. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, K.I., I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Hold on, before you agree with K.I., who's this on this phone?
You know who it is. It's Chief from the Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, what's happening?
K.I., man.
What's up?
I'm 100% with you, man.
Okay.
I'm 100% with you. No disrespect. Hey, just hear me out.
Yeah.
Okay,
We listening. Make sure it's good.
Before y'all start. It's Lori DEE. I know how you get. So hear me out here.
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't believe you are born gay. Okay? I don't believe that at all. I think it's not true at all. And I believe from the people I know, the people I knew, and the stuff I read, a lot of people that turns gay, they've been molested when they was kids.
I've never been molested.
No.
Ever in my
And
life.
a lot of the time, not 8 out of 10 people.
Wait. You do a podcast talk show too. Did you just hear what she said? She's never been molested in her life.
So she's an exception to the rule.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a rule.
That's not true either.
Okay. So a lot of people that I know and I knew, they've been molested when they was kids, and then they end up being gay.
Are you talking about men?
And they've been molested by straight
women.
people.
Yes, they have. A girl might be molested by a girl teenager might be molested by a man, and by the time she get to adult age, she is so disgusted with men about what happened to her. She don't like men and she loves women.
So can I respond to you, Mr. Bad Boy?
Okay, go ahead.
So a few things. One, I don't believe people are born gay just like people are not born straight. Sexuality is definitely taught. So I guess me and you align there. And also, I really don't like when people try to tie our decision and our truth to trauma. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't have to be raped to want to be with a specific person.
I agree.
I didn't have to be molested. I actually always brag at the fact that in my family, I have never felt any man in my family. And my father is one of 8 men, brothers. I've never felt any of my uncles be disrespectful, say anything inappropriate to me, look at me inappropriately. My grandfathers, my father, anybody. And I've never heard any of the women in my family even say that about any of the men. I hang around a lot of men, still to this day, because I don't hate men. Like, that's not the thing.
Right.
I've been sexually assaulted as an adult, and that was not the decision I made. I actually dated 5 other men after being sexually assaulted. So even when I was sexually assaulted, I didn't have this hate for men. I was hating the person who harmed me, absolutely. But I never stood around and say, all men are trash because one man hurt me. Right. Because that's how white people do black people. And that's not right.
I agree.
Now,
yes.
And I'm just asking for people to just take a second to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you know what? Like you said, I read a lot of stuff about this, okay? And I'm telling you, man, a lot of stuff that I read, you probably exception to the rule. And like I said, a lot of people I know, they turned gay because they were traumatized.
You do know that everything
they was touched. They were molested.
You do know that everything we read is not correct. That's why we got Facebook that says what's on your mind. And sometimes I don't agree, so I don't like, and I keep scrolling. Right. But
when you find a lot of studies that they do, and the people that I know, they come out and tell you what happened to them when they were.
If you ever have some time, brother, I want you to come meet me, and I'll introduce you to all of my gay friends. And you'll meet a whole nother community of people who had different experiences. And don't get it twisted, because I think about like how I read about people in their lifestyle, like a differently able person, or what we would call disabled, right? We could read things all the time. Oh, this person had autism. They're on the spectrum, and they this, they that. And then you meet a person with autism.
Yeah, totally different.
Hey, T, I appreciate you for calling, but you know what I'm saying? We gotta get to the next call.
Go ahead.
We appreciate you.
Hey, I'm gonna say something, right? I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
I had 2 femmes in my life. They never been with no nigga before that.
Okay.
And guess what? I changed the way they think about niggas.
There you go with the shit.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
So you trying to say
there you go with the shit.
Hey, listen, No. Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen,
there you go with the shit.
I ain't talking about my dick. I'm just saying.
I said your back too.
I ain't talking about that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I changed 2 femmes in my life.
Okay.
I had 2, and I fucked them up, both of them.
There you go with the shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
So now they with men.
Yeah, they with men. They got babies and everything.
And this is my thing.
I'm telling you.
I don't know why people think just because a person is gay or they're a lesbian, they're not attracted to the other sex. I prefer to date women. I have sex with women. I have no
you don't want to try me. That's all I'm saying.
I don't. However,
ain't that shit.
However,
it ain't that shit, B.
Cause I'm gonna fuck your life up, baby. You ain't gonna be the same.
I don't want my life fucked up. I want it to be great.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
But I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this. I still, when I see a fine man, I be like, oh my God, this man is gorgeous.
He
like,
look like he smell good. You know what it is?
Right.
You're comfortable within
who
your
you are.
skin. You're comfortable with
V,
who you are.
You smelled me?
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie now,
I
B.
smell myself.
No,
I'm
but
saying,
I ain't
have you
gonna
smelled
lie
me?
now. Smell under that dick. Smell
Hold
under
on,
that
hold on.
dick. Under that
Hey,
dick.
V, hold on. I'm about to go on camera. Hold on.
Oh, goodness.
I'm about to smell V. Let me see what she smells like.
Good. Yep,
I'll
coconut
fuck
oil
her
and
life
shit.
up.
Coconut oil and shit. Yep.
Say coconut oil and shit.
But real talk, like, I don't know why people think that, like, if we look at a man and we, like, as a lesbian, if I look at a man and I be like, oh, he fine, or da-da-da-da-da, or even if a man flirts with me, sometimes I flirt back. It's a thing. Okay. I flirt with people.
Right.
Only time I don't flirt with a human being is they're children.
Hey, V.
I like
How you
that.
look at me?
I'm good.
You don't want me?
Nah.
But if y'all watching, he is handsome in real life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, V.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, like you could say those things. Like that's
Yeah.
the nuance of sexuality and gender and love and all of this stuff. Like even women, like I know straight women who look at other women and be like, body, like she's
Yeah.
But
and
no,
all-
yes, that's a woman. Let me tell you, I have. It's so funny because one of my friends, I said a joke. I said, "This the ass crew." I said that, and you know from before, I ain't have what I have now, and Lori D ain't look like Lori D now.
That's okay, boo. You paid for that shit.
Okay, you got to tell him I paid for it. God damn.
Well, he paid for it.
Well, it don't matter. You look good. Fuck that. You look good. I don't give a damn. You look good. I can say that I be around some beautiful, sexy ass women.
For real.
They are beautiful inside and outside, and they look amazing. And it's crazy because it's maybe two of us or three of us, I can say that have had a procedure of some sort done. And nobody's hiding it. Nobody's saying whatever.
no.
You know, because I tell them quick, I was born with this and I wake up like this. You know, I got a little extra going on, but I was born like this. But I hang around some beautiful women inside and out, and I have no problem telling them, like, I be telling people,
Bitch, you look good.
that ass is real.
Bitch,
That's
you look good.
you know, that's real.
Absolutely.
And I'm comfortable, like me. I love men, and I don't need another woman in my bedroom. And
you
just
know-
because I done ate some,
And I-
tossed some, that don't make me no a lesbian
That's
either.
right. That's true too.
That's true.
But you know, one thing I think about. Is
Wait,
the fact
hold
that
on,
when
B. Sorry, not to interrupt you, sweetheart. When I said because I done tossed some and ate some, that don't make me no a lesbian, he sat back from the mic like that might make me a lesbian.
Nah. I ain't saying that. But if a nigga suck dick, would that make him?
a nigga that sucked the dick.
I'm just asking.
Did you like it?
Not that you asking the wrong nigga. I
Not
said
you.
if a nigga.
If they like, did
Yeah,
they like
ask,
it?
hey, ask them if they like it. Don't say if you like it.
I'm
No,
sorry.
don't say
My
like
bad.
that.
My bad.
Now I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that maybe I'm gonna say something that may be ignorant, but I want you to correct me in my thinking, or so that it doesn't seem like, because it's more accepted for women to be with women. In my mind, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it take a lot for a nigga dick to get on hard. And if his dick get on hard from another man, you said he just a nigga. I say he gay. So can you?
I'm gonna go with that, D.
Well,
I'm gonna go with that too.
I'm gonna go with that, D.
I mean, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but if he say he ain't gay, he ain't gay. It's not y'all to tell anybody what they are. Like, if
How
I
do
came
you
to
feel? If a man
Wait,
did get on,
it's not about that, and I think that's the thing.
Okay.
People confuse sexuality with compassion and relationship and love, right? Having a sexual encounter is just a thing. Having sex, that's just like you. We was talking earlier.
V, I
when
love
was
you,
like,
but I need
It's
to sit
okay.
up a little bit.
No, sit up. Sit up. I want you to sit up. Because if you put it, like if it was straight people, right? And you had sex with a person dick gets so hard because they are horny. Right? Period, point blank.
But my
Hold on.
pussy don't get wet
Hey, V.
unless I'm mentally
V.
here.
V, you can't speak for me, man. V, you can't.
And
V,
you can't speak for
Horny and
anybody
turned on.
else.
V, I got a
No,
digger
you
in.
right.
You can't.
Hold on. We got to call him. Hey, caller, thanks for calling in to Lori DEE. What's going on?
You sure do. You have a caller. I'm slightly confused with what's his name, K.I.?
What's up, baby?
No, it wasn't you. I'm sorry. It was the last caller.
Oh,
that
T,
called
T,
in and said
T.
most people
T.
that are gay
Yeah, T.
are molested, or they've had some traumatic experience with the opposite sex that makes them not. I've had the worst experience with men, and I still love men. A woman has never hurt me the way men have, sexually, physically, emotionally, and I adore men.
Have you ever had sex with a
Never
woman?
been molested, thank God. Fortunately.
Have you ever had sex with a woman?
Never been, yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
I can't say that I prefer it over a man, but to say that because something happened to you in your past, that's what has changed your mindset on what you want to be with. Men have hurt me the worst. And I wouldn't trade a man in for a woman any day. Because there's nothing that I feel a woman can give me completely.
So
I can get everything I need from a man.
So, caller, you having sex with a woman, was it just a sexual encounter? Was it for enjoyment? It's nothing that crosses your mind and your heart to where you may want to swap over the railroad tracks?
No, it's never been that deep for me. I know there's some people who, like how Valencia said, it's something that she's always like loved women. Even in her encountering men, she's always loved women. Even in me encountering women, I've always loved men.
Have you ever been sexually assaulted or molested or anything like that?
Never.
Okay.
Never. But I've had relationships and I've had encounters with men that to some may come up as some form of abuse or something that someone may not agree with, but it has never made me turn against men. Like, because I don't believe that all men are the same. I may have experienced something with one man and another man may treat me completely different.
So what basically what you're saying is, and I'm going to agree with you, just because, and Valencia said it, don't take trauma and live on it and dwell on it and make, life decisions on it. So just because a man has, hurt you, you're not giving up on a man to where you turn into being a lesbian, because that's what people are saying today. It's become a fag, it's become a trend, and you just want to do it, and
I agree with her. Like, I don't believe that. I agree with her. Like, I won't go as far as to say you're born gay. I won't say that you aren't. I'm not a fat person, so I can't speak on it. I was raised with gay uncles. I have gay siblings. I have gay cousins. Some of my best friends are gay. Case in point, Valencia is one of them. And I've been around these people. These people have raised me, said me. I've been in their environment. And nothing has said, oh, you know what? Men are so terrible. Let me just go over here and make this my full-time job, being with a woman, because this man hurt me last month or last year. Like, you like what you like.
I get you.
Most people that have been molested by the same sex.
You're right.
And to say, oh, now the opposite sex, and to say, okay, I hate men now because men molested me. To me, that makes no sense.
I feel you.
Dumb.
But caller, thank you for calling. We about to get the next caller. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. Appreciate you, all right?
I want to say this because usually when we talk about queer, trans folks, LGBTQ, it's always talking about sex. It's always talking about sex.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You sucking somebody's dick. You had a sexual encounter with somebody. Like we can't love.
So what is it about?
Like we don't have. It's not just about sex. I was in love with my ex-girlfriend. I was in love with her. I didn't have sex with her every day. When we first met, we didn't have sex till 2 months later.
I realized that with y'all.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing. Like it's serious. Like, it's sex, and it wasn't like I'm holding back trying to do the stupid ass 90-day
dumb
great shit.
Yeah.
We just fell in love and we was doing other shit.
You know what? That's so profound.
That was deep.
And let me tell you why.
Deep.
Because this man here,
that was deep.
and producers of the show, I'm looking in the camera, and other men in other shows from Station 100, Man Cave, where you keep it 100,
Boom.
say that we use sex and pussy weaponized.
Yeah, y'all weaponize that.
But what you just said
love is love, baby. And you can have a man and have an amazing friendship. Why can't we get to know each other before we doing whatever?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we, that can be your friend.
Yes.
She's helping you maybe with your business. She's helping you through an emotional time.
Hold on. She in love with that woman.
Yeah,
But you don't want her the day she met her.
No,
we
exactly.
Get that. We get that, but she's in love with that woman.
Okay,
But
and
listen,
she was in
but
love with her before
because-
she gave us something.
but even when I dated men, like I've had sex on the first night. I ain't,
Me too,
ashamed.
girl.
Even with
24
some women
hours. All of
before,
us.
I've had sex on the first
gotta
night.
know what it
so
is.
it's whatever and however we feel.
Have you been in love with a man?
Absolutely,
And what happened?
he cheated and I left.
And that's why?
Yeah.
And you say fuck a man after that.
No, that's not what
It
she
was-
said.
okay.
I'm just asking.
No. So let me be clear.
Okay.
Okay, I was dating men comfortably for most of my life. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
It wasn't because a man cheated on me why I
Went gay.
gay. Like I literally, when I hate to say turn gay, because like I always liked women. I always found women attractive.
Okay.
I literally
started to live.
right, like I was single. Me and the last guy I dated, we decided literally I was moving out of Tallahassee.
Okay.
And he was staying there. And we just knew that it was not going to work. Right? And actually, he's still a good friend. I actually like him. I went to his wedding with his wife. I supported him. I gave him a high five when he had his baby. Like, it's nothing. It's no trauma. He was a great boyfriend. We just knew the long distance shit wasn't going to cut it. So we broke up. And then after that.
When you dated him, though, you knew you liked that women.
Yeah, he knew I liked women.
Okay.
I like
Ain't
that.
nothing
Okay.
wrong. Ain't
I
nothing-
like that,
Okay.
though. That's open
Okay.
and honesty,
cool.
and we talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, B.
And
But
then,
but my question to you, did he grease you right?
yeah, absolutely.
He greased you right?
He did his dollar.
He did his
Always.
dollar? And
yeah, and that's
you
what I'm
still-
saying. Like I had no,
'cause
a man did nothing
her
to
feeling
me.
wasn't there.
Hey, man.
Listen, a man did nothing to me to make me say fuck men, because I don't say fuck men.
Okay.
I just decide to date women. I don't know. It's not that I dislike men or men don't have good sex or men are not good partners.
So-
That's not what I'm saying.
Being in a relationship with a woman is not about the sex.
It's about love. It's about intimacy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing about a man.
Yeah.
No. I love my niggas, but I don't want to be with my
No, but
niggas.
you're not intimately
No.
connected to your niggas.
They don't have sex like that. Women don't have sex like that. They have sex when they want to have sex. That's what she said. And I know that for a fact because I knew 2 films.
That
they
you
have,
changed straight.
Man, I
You
fucked
already
them up.
said that.
Man,
The thing is, it's not about if you turned them straight or not. They always still were attracted to men. It's
Right.
just a thing. Like they decided to make a decision when they dealt with you to say, hey,
They realize,
No.
you know what? The man is more.
No, but okay. So when you moved
No.
back to
Miami.
you said, okay, I'm gonna start to live now.
Yeah, I just was like, I'm gonna be fluid and do whatever, right?
So you say you're a daddy's girl too. How does your daddy?
Yeah. How's your family?
I ain't gonna lie. Like when I first was like, because I have been dating women for a long time. I always tell people I've been dyking a long time.
you ain't
saying?
tell nobody.
Yeah, when I came out, everybody was just like, oh shit. And they was like, even some of my aunts was like, oh, this new thing or whatever. And I'm like, if y'all only knew.
Right.
So
This
I have
track record been long.
Hold
your
on.
family is very big, very supportive, very loving. They
Yeah.
are family.
Yeah.
So when you say I've been dyking a long time, was it like in the closet and they
Nah,
didn't
they
know?
met everybody.
Hold on.
They met everybody. They just thought
Didn't
they
know.
was friends.
Hey,
Yeah,
which
they
one is
didn't
you?
know.
Which one are you?
I guess what they would call a switch. Like I'm a feminine because I dress like a woman.
Okay.
I'm very feminine in my approach,
But you're the dominant.
not all the time. Like I sometimes I'm the suitor.
So there's a such thing as a switch.
So we learned.
I never heard that.
Yeah, I
So
never
a
heard
switch
that.
is a person who can be
Teach me, B.
like sometimes like I like to be the person who women walk up to and I date masculine women. But if I'm dating a feminine woman, I'm the one cutting the check. I'm the one doing the thing or whatever. And then sometimes I've been in relationships where like it's just, we taking care of each other. It's like whatever, like it could look like, feel like in form like
So
different things.
if you and I, you dress like a woman, I dress like a woman. So earlier you was a little excited when that girl said she could go buy some dick. So I have a question. Okay, we gotta take
a
break. We gotta pay some bills. We'll be right back because I got a real question to ask.
We
finna
be here all night.
And we appreciate her. So we gotta break.
Yes.
Pay some bills, y'all. I said I would never love again. I said I would never date again. I would never marry again. And I never wanted to be in another relationship. But because I took that break to go through and get through, I believe in love. I will marry again.
Yeah, baby.
I want to be happy. I will give 110%.
Next partner is gonna be my. I gotta look at you as a business partner. If I can't look at you as a business partner, I don't want to.
That God is going to let me know, like, this is him, daughter. You can shake your head about it if you
know
want
what's
to,
crazy? You
but
know
that's what I feel like. No, you just.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talks with Lori DEE on Station 100, where we keep it 100. So before we left, we were getting into a little subject here because when we had the caller on the line and she talked about, what KI got, she can go buy. V seemed a little excited about that. So she just made us aware that it's a switch. It's a possibility. Like, you could be both. So I thought that, like, we both give each other oral, but I thought that one specific person wears the tools. Is that not true?
No, that's not true.
No?
That's not true. Like, in some relationships, it's like that. So it depends on, like, how you want your relationship, how you want your sexual experience. Like, some women prefer not to give that type of stuff, but you have some women, femme, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you give the sexual experience that you want to give and you get what you want to get.
It's so crazy because, big example, T that called in said what he reads, what TV shows us, what we, people teach. It's the, like, okay, let's talk about the show right now, The Shot. I love that show.
Me too.
But you see, when they're having sex, one person is wearing the tool.
Well, this is the thing too, right? It's TV still portrays things in a what they would call a binary way. People think, like, when you turn gay, like, it has to be a man or in a woman, or a masculine in a femme. It don't have to be. Both of us could be feminine. Both of us could be masculine. Y'all get what I'm saying?
When both of y'all family do, everybody who straps on, or
she
you
said
don't need it.
It's whoever.
She say whoever.
Decide that night.
Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, V, I saw a video, right? She was very disturbing to me, right? It was two men. They got a child. The guy was actually taking the child.
Yeah, I
and
saw that, and I had a
feeding
problem
that
with
child. I mean,
on his breast,
pretending to give the child like breast milk.
I feel like those people have mental issues. Now that's going too far.
So let me tell y'all. Okay, I never seen the video,
but you heard about it.
No, yes, it's my first time hearing about it.
We have to send it to you because it was amongst us, and
I also have seen straight fathers, when the wife is not home, put a bottle in his shirt and act like he breastfeeding. I've seen that with my own.
See, that's different though.
But why is it different?
That's not different. That's mental.
No. Listen.
No. I've seen where a man literally. Let's talk about this new movie that Kevin Hart did. His wife died at giving birth or whatever. It wasn't on the movie, but I can see him trying to, you may put
like an artificial.
He trying,
right?
And that's just like a man doing his daughter hair. I can understand that you're going the extra mile for your child. I understand that.
Listen to what I'm saying.
But what we're saying about this video,
what I'm saying is, go ahead.
He wasn't a man with a bottom. He didn't have no milk. He wasn't a trans woman looking like a man. He was actually a man that was heavy set, that took his breast, his chest, and was putting it in the baby bottle. Okay. And I felt like, what are you doing to the baby? Terrorizing the baby where
that's one thing.
That's child abuse, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And I'm not going to disagree with that.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. Because child abuse and child molestation can come from all types of people. So I'm not knocking it.
Okay.
However, I still think that you shouldn't paint the picture of all gay people because you saw a gay man do it.
No. We just wanted we was touch on that. We thought that was kind of a little sick.
I ain't got nothing against gay people.
And then don't get it twisted. Like, I be seeing people do certain things, and I just be like,
Okay.
I see that with straight people. I see that with gay people. I see it because I even have questions.
That's even with putting a bottle. Y'all try to separate that shit, but that's a problem for me.
No.
We're not saying that it's okay. It's a problem for you. I'm saying I can understand.
And I've seen
that even with a bottle or a nipple. Listen, the situation is always, it's already what it is. The child has to grow up and think, what is going on here? I got two men.
He ain't gonna be 2 years old, and I'm letting my boyfriend, I'm working real hard.
Regardless if he's 2 or what, that's what people miss the conception of. Whether they're 2 or newborn, these some different kind of fucking kids. I got a grandson, and I know that shit offhand. Who my grandson is, my kids wasn't that. My kids was totally different. These children are different. So for him to put a bottle there and act like the baby is, I got a problem with that, whether it was his nipple or a bottle.
Well, it's way more common than you think. Fathers do that all the time. I've seen it several times.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop.
Okay. See that
and I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that's different. It's like you're trying to create an artificial.
Right. You're trying
that's different though.
Yeah. You're trying to soothe the child.
Versus putting a man putting a child to his chest and there's no milk being produced.
Why are you trying to create even with the bottle? Just feed them the bottle. A lot of women don't breastfeed anyway.
Okay, but if the child is breastfed, though. It is. Like, and I've seen many straight men who are married to women do this with their children. I've seen it all the time.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because you might hold that baby like that.
You gonna put a bottle there on your nipple? I'm just saying, I'm asking you.
No, we ain't putting it to the nipple. It's like, okay, I'm holding my baby and my bottle right there. So it might seem like.
I thought y'all was saying like that he trying to portray that he breastfeed. Okay. I was wrong. I'm saying to be corrected.
Yeah, it's the same position.
It's the same position as breastfeeding.
Because you hold your baby right there in the bottle.
Yeah, so let's just say that I work all the time.
And I'm a good dad.
I do breastfeed.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I do breastfeed, and I leave the bottle for Ki. And my baby is used to his whole position. So he's gonna hold the bottle there.
Yeah, that's fine. But I thought y'all was saying something.
No. That's not.
I got a problem with that shit. Just feed the damn baby.
Yeah, it's the bottle.
Okay, I stand to be corrected. I apologize. I thought that shit was something different.
It's in the same position that's where the breast would usually
exactly.
be.
Okay.
And the child soos. It's in that position or whatever.
Okay.
So that's a real
one
thing.
of the things that I wanted to bring up, and I posted it. I am a big fan of iAthlete. One day I
am too. We gotta go on there. I got connections.
I don't want to know about what's going on. One day I want to.
I got connections. How much you want to bet? Can we go on there?
But wait now.
Okay.
I am athlete with Ocho Cinco and
I got straight up connections. I can make it happen.
Well, it's a podcast.
I can make it happen. You should watch.
One of the things that I loved was when Dwayne Wade came on.
Yes, it was everything.
And I posted it today. And the reason that I posted it because I'm very open and I'm very honest. You see how I say I walk around naked around my house? Mm-hmm. I wasn't letting my children's father do that. Mm-hmm. And it was like I didn't want them. I mean, like he shouldn't be walking around naked anyway, but even like in his boxers and stuff like that, and as they grew up to see.
But you were.
Yes.
What was the difference?
I'm not. Let me say this.
Okay.
So
sorry.
I was talking to Christine today, and she said to me, don't ever say what you won't allow. Mm-hmm. Don't ever say what's not going to happen in your house. Because she quoted me saying, and no disrespect, and I'm sorry, I can't have my son doing no punk shit. Like she's quoted me saying that, and she like got me together today to let me know, like, don't ever say that. And she put forth the Dwayne Wade and Gabby with Zaya, and I have said, like, I feel that they just accepting shit too young. They accepting and promoting, and they doing too much for too young. But then Christine brought something. Doesn't mean that it has to change the way I feel, the way I think. But what it does is it made me close my mouth and open my eyes. I don't have to speak because I seem judgmental, and that's not who I am. Yeah. And she made it very clear. She said, "So what are you gonna do with your boys? You gonna push them out? You're not gonna accept them? You're not gonna love them?"
Speaking of Dwayne Wade and Zaya, I think people got it really, really confused what happened with that situation.
Okay.
No, he explained it. If you go back and watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard him talk before about it. Not on that show, but I've heard him talk about it.
Okay.
But also, just thinking about this. When Dwayne Wade came out and said that their name is Zaya, pronoun she, her. Nowhere did Dwayne Wade say that their child was having sex. Nowhere in Dwayne Wade's conversation did Dwayne Wade say he was going to the doctor to change the child's sex. None of that. Right. Literally, the child wanted to be identified as another pronoun. Right. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing else. The people, society, internet was like,
with it.
Oh,
he's gay
oh
now.
Yeah, they finna go get his sex change. He finna go. This man never said any of that.
Never.
And two, if people understood, especially black boys who don't have the space to explore the rate of suicide and homelessness and molestation and rape,
I hear
ridiculous.
that. Yes.
And honestly, I honor Dwayne Wade because, like Christine told you, what you gonna do? Push the baby out? Because see, that's what's been happening.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening.
It's true.
And then at the end of the day, struggle with it, but you struggle with it together. Let's figure out things together. Because honestly, if it was like, for example, if I'm in a relationship and my partner cheats on me, not every time we leave. We don't kick them out every time.
No, you're right.
No.
Right? But if
gay
it's our
or heterosexual, we don't know.
Right. But if it's our child who does something, our children can murder somebody.
We there.
And we gonna fight to the end.
Yeah, we there.
Soon as they say they're gay.
Man. Nah, I'm gonna keep it 100. If my kids come out.
Because he have a son.
I got a son. He come out, I think about that shit all day. Because, I like to put myself in people's shoes. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if my son would come, if he was to come out that way, I love him no matter what.
That's right.
Unconditional. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if that's what it is, that's what it is.
Right.
Hey, that's going to be traumatizing for you.
I'm going to be.
She just said they struggle together.
This is how I feel. I might disagree, but I can't. He is who he is.
You can't disown him.
And let me tell you something.
That's what Dwayne Wade said.
So I'm going to still do what I got to do.
Let me tell you something. The protection children need, especially when they're queer,
on their parents,
it's next level. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you think you got to protect your boys now,
you
gotta go buy double the guns.
Yes.
Because I tell you this much: long as my child ain't out here raping, killing. And stealing, I could work through the rest of that shit.
Yes.
Period. Like, I can work through it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. I know gay women who be like, my son can't be no faggot. Like, it ain't nothing just straight people say.
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's a real thing.
Oh, I ain't never.
I would never.
Yeah.
Gay people can definitely be homophobic, and gay people can definitely be transphobic.
That's crazy.
How does that work?
I would be surprised. Like, or they be like, if two masculine women dating each other, oh, that shit wrong. Like, it's people. I'm telling y'all, like,
so butches can't be with butches.
Well, that's what some people say.
That's what I'm saying.
Majority of the people.
Or like two femmes together.
Oh, y'all prejudiced too then.
Some of them are.
Shit.
Not me, because I can give a fuck. Like,
right.
I date who I like and leave people the hell alone.
Right.
Literally, long as a person is not harming me,
right,
and they're not harming our community, I am cool.
Right.
Let's touch on something because somebody told me today, one of the people that said that they wasn't going to repost or they wasn't going to watch. They said because the truth is the truth, and the truth is the word. So I want to ask you. You come from a religious family, own churches and different things like that. How you coming forward and coming out, how was that? And not even to them, but was that a fear of yours? Because everybody met Valencia's girlfriends as friends for years. But when you took that stance, did you take so long to take that stance because of that? Or
honestly, I just always dated privately. Like before this last girlfriend, nobody even knew the men that I dated.
Right.
I can agree with that.
I wasn't even taking niggas home.
I can definitely agree with that.
I was like, if I didn't feel like we was getting married, ain't no need for you to meet my family.
But you were dating girl too, so I understand.
We were in college, and I remember her dating somebody, and I swear when I saw her with them, and another friend of ours was like, "That's her boyfriend." I was like,
like literally, I don't post niggas on social media. I ain't post women on social media until this last girlfriend, and she's gonna be the last one I do that with.
Hey,
you learn.
Hold on, V, you trying to have kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how we gonna do that?
They gonna get your sperm. Get K-Guys. He messed.
No. V's a woman who has a plan. So let's talk about the
I'm here for it.
Religion part of it, and then we're gonna let V tell.
Okay. So one thing about my family is quote unquote religious, I guess. and I say I guess because they violate the word all the time.
It's certain subjects that it's religion.
I think that's everybody. Period.
Yeah.
Because one sin is bigger than the other. I don't understand why you sleeping with somebody and you not married is bigger than you sleeping with somebody's husband. I guess the same sex. I guess it just all depends.
I agree.
So there's that.
Okay. Yeah.
Like nobody in my family could judge me.
Right.
Like one soul, because they all have, I guess, violated the word. One, I don't consider myself a Christian. Okay. So there's that. I practice African spirituality, and even in that, you hear about the gay folk and the trans folk and all of that too, right? When I came out, I just wanted to come out because the woman I was dating is very well known in the activist world, and it was no way that I was going to be able to date her, and people didn't
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it for her or for that?
I wanted to out myself.
Right.
I wanted
that
to
was
control the narrative.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody else to be like, oh, V, I seen this and I heard that or whatever. Let me just tell you what it is.
Right.
Okay. and that's what it was. My family, nobody in my family actually said anything negative. And I was definitely worried about my father more than anything because I'm such a daddy's girl. And I always wanted my father to walk me down the aisle. And I kind of figured like if he didn't like me being gay, he would be like, right. And I would have just broke my heart because I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay.
I mean, I would have got over it. I had a backup plan.
Okay. I'm sure.
You feel me?
You're a woman. We always got backup plans.
But my father called me because I said it on social media and all my family just responded, right? I told everybody at the same time. Post.
Oh, so we all got the memo at the same time.
The same time my friends got it, my family got it.
I'm mad I wasn't on it, but okay.
And my daddy called me the next day. He was like, I saw that little post you put up. And I was like, yeah.
Little post, you know that mean it big.
He said to me, he was like, I thought you was gay since you was in the 6th grade. I've been waiting for you to come tell me.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is in kids from the beginning. People don't want to say that shit.
My daddy
you can see that shit in children. You can see that shit in children.
And mind you,
go ahead.
I only was exposed to one gay person as a child. And that's my Aunt Debbie. That's my grandma's sister who lived in another city. Like, and I saw her probably once a year. Never met a girlfriend before. She's just a butch. So when I saw her, I knew what it was.
Right.
My family, I don't know, like they just was like, we love you anyway, whatever.
Awesome.
That and third. And then
that's amazing.
Yes.
And honestly, I did like get prepared to like hold boundaries, like if they disrespected my girlfriend or whatever. And then like my cousin Gene, shout out to him.
Hey Gene, that's my classmate.
So Spence said, it's okay, cousin, because I'm a lesbian too.
I love
it made me chuckle. It lifted my spirit. And it was nothing like I would bring my girlfriend around and hey, and she would eat. She was regular family, just like everybody else. If they said stuff in the background I didn't know, I don't care to know.
Right.
They just respected me enough not to disrespect me in my face.
Right.
But I have never heard
that was the love.
Not one person say anything rude or disrespectful to me. Not none of my friends, none of my homeboys, nothing. None of my relationships shifted at all. Literally.
Awesome. That's a blessing.
Awesome.
Yeah, and now I do know that is a very unique case.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a blessing.
Yeah, I always say that I was super lucky. And my father was just like, well, when you going to bring her
especially
over
with
here?
your dad.
Yeah, when you going to bring her over here?
So I have a question. So your plan is to live your life and marry a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
That ain't true. She don't know what's her plan is. Because
She not going to your house. She not going to your damn house.
V ain't meet a KI,
let
nigga.
me tell you something.
V ain't meet a KI.
KI is so relaxed and reserved, but I say this to an individual: you're the most humblest, loud person that I know.
Confident.
And he always says, "How am I humble and I'm loud?" But
confident.
You can't be.
I think KI is on a. Let me change. Let her be my third change in my lifetime.
That's easy. Hey, V, that's easy,
it's
man.
Not.
Don't do it, V. Don't do it, V.
Don't try me, V. I'm going to change your life.
I will
man.
not try you.
Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay.
Don't try. I just told you, don't try me, V. Because if you try me, V.
who really like KI. And
they love KI, baby.
I want all the women who want KI to have KI.
To challenge it.
But it
it's
ain't
just
me.
not you.
But it ain't me.
And I will stay out of the way.
I respect that.
Because I am okay.
I respect that.
I'm okay.
But I'm just saying, V, I'll fuck your life up, baby girl.
And I'll fuck yours up too.
Boom, 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 boom.
Because I am a real one.
Damn.
I am a real
Straight
one.
up. Straight up. No chase.
Amen.
I'm going to do a V. Period.
Straight up. No chaser.
I'm a real one too. But like real talk, y'all, like it's not, I don't know, like people read the blogs, people see things or whatever, and that's still one person's point of view.
Yeah.
Right? As I get deeper into the community and I'm meeting more and more people, y'all, when they say it's a rainbow, it is a rainbow.
You know, the thing of it is people couldn't, I'm not going to say, well, I can say that because people couldn't come out. There were not principals that were openly gay. There were not.
Depending on their title.
What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. But now there are successful people that are living in their truth.
Well, you know, the thing was because the movement, right? The people who had to do the activism and stuff like that.
Y'all don't
stuff
play.
happened in the 60s and the 70s, right? Before then, people did have to be in hiding or whatnot. And so it takes a fight to change the world.
With everything.
But it's always been like, I'm learning about women like Bessie Smith and a lot of people who sung the blues, like Billie Holiday and all of these women. They was all dating women.
Yeah,
Right.
they
also
were.
being married to men.
Right.
Yeah.
So like it's always been a part of our community, but you are 100% correct. At one point in time, women and black people and white people couldn't date each other.
Right.
It took a fight
Right.
to change
We
society
got
where
past it.
you can have mixed couples, right? Now, mixed couples been existed since the law changed.
Yeah.
Look at me.
You feel me? And now the same thing with queer people. Queer people always been around.
Yeah.
Trans people have always been around. It's just now laws have changed. Society has shifted, right? I could get a job now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can be a
Move up.
politician now.
Yeah.
I can do these things. So,
That's next for you, V.
Nah.
You don't want to be a politician?
Hell no.
You doing the
They
work.
don't make enough money.
But you doing the work.
They don't make enough money.
Hey,
But
V,
money ain't love.
That's not where the money come from.
Yeah.
Money come from other shit.
Nah,
Yeah.
see? And that's how people sell out to their community.
Nah, I ain't talking about that.
No. I don't
the
want
other-
you to sell out like that. But we need some, like,
So the system has to change before I become a politician.
but why
Because-
don't you change the system?
Because I'm one person.
She's one person,
And it's
but I
like-
Go and we'll back you. Go and we'll back
I can
you.
tell you that she's doing the work, though.
But
Yeah,
let me
I
tell-
know that.
But let me tell you something. It's not as simple as it seems. I know so many people who were just like me who become politicians, and the machine, the snake pit, eats them alive. Period.
Yeah, you got to be prepared
It's
for
a
that.
thing. It's a thing. And honestly, I think I serve the people better with being outside of the office.
You know, I believe years ago, I don't like to quote people because people that listen, I don't want to say the wrong thing. But, you know, Bishop Curry had the radio station.
Yep.
And he does so much. And so he was telling him to run for this, run for that, this, that, other. But he used the same verbiage. I like to be Bishop Curry on my radio station in my pulpit because I can say what I want to say, do what I want to do, still make an impact, still make a change. So I definitely get that.
If you become a politician, you have sunshine laws. You can't talk to certain people unless it's public. You can't say certain things, all of that stuff.
Okay.
And some people
so the voice you still need.
Yeah, like
okay,
it actually mutes
get
you.
it.
You know,
I get it.
I think that like with the whole homosexuality thing, I think it goes with respecting yourself. I can remember years ago where I dated a guy and he didn't have an issue with homosexuality, or, you know, I guess, you know, guys like that, because remember they were the ones stealing and boosting and doing all that stuff. So he was like, you know, I ain't got to hang out with them, but I got to be cool with them because, you know, they keep me fly and they this and they that. And I think it's all about respect too. I think that for me, you are who you are, you do what you do, but I don't need no woman with her pants hanging up under her butt, holding her crouch, trying to be extra to prove that she's a man. And this can be ignorant on my part, and I'm sorry again. And I feel like for a man to just be so extra, I mean, he is living with who he is, but okay, what's his name? Saucy Santana?
Yeah.
Santana. And let me see you walk with it. Okay.
Yeah.
He did a live. Yeah, he did a live the other week, and people were asking him, "Why don't you shave your beard? And why don't you this? And why don't you that?" He said, "Because I'm still a man, and you know, whatever." But I can go back to my cousin. My cousin was in my family. My cousin Megan was the first.
Our cousin
was the first lesbian woman.
Yes.
Girl.
Megan
Yes.
Johnson?
Yes.
Oh, that's my buddy
Openly.
too.
That's our cousin.
Openly. And let me tell you.
openly.
And let me tell you.
And she went with that shit full out. She didn't care.
But
She fly as fuck, too.
we're in the same age group, and we went to second grade, third grade, fourth grade together. We ended up in high school together. We've always been very close together. We was in Tallahassee together. She's getting married in October in Atlanta. I'm gonna be there.
Yes.
But I can remember when Megan was younger, the family was kind of like side eye, and very much our family is very mouthy, very much open, and it was an ill thing, but Megan, let me tell you something, she lived
with that
in her truth.
She stuck with
and
that
I remember
shit,
for a while,
straight up.
and I remember for a while now, my cousin was a little gigolo. She used to carry her suitcase in her trunk and be ready all the time. So when I knew that, as she got older, and she just, when I say respect, Megan has always had respect for herself and her family, and carried herself very well. She's educated. She's a businesswoman. And one thing about her, it used to be so funny. I'll never forget. I think we was in college, and she had on like some Fruit of Balloon panties as a woman. But, you know, she the butch one or whatever. She used to say it all the time. I am a woman. I'm not round here trying to be a man. I am a woman.
And see, that's where people get things mistaken. Just because people date the same sex don't mean they're trying to be the opposite sex.
Yeah, she was very clear about that.
And then for those who want to be the opposite sex, or they want to embody parts of it, they should have the freedom to do so. Now, I think respect is I think it goes both ways.
Well, when I say respect, I remember my aunt saying to her, I love you. I'm going to accept this. But I want, if I can remember, she wanted her picture of Megan graduation and senior pictures. I need. She wanted that wrap, and Megan was beautiful, hair wrap. But she allowed. No, I'm saying she allowed her, not allowed, but she went to prom. She went to prom in a suit. But her senior picture, she do this for me. And when I say respect, she was very clear, because everybody was a little funny, like in school, because they never seen her that way.
Well, most people respect their families in that capacity.
Okay.
And then sometimes it ain't even just the respect. It's just that I don't want to start no fucking argument here. And
so let me just do it.
Yeah, or
I don't want to smoke.
Yeah, because it's sometimes, or either they stay away. Like, I don't know. Like, I've never had that experience. So I've never had.
And when I say I never seen it firsthand. I just knew of my aunt picking her up from school and different things. But while we was in Tallahassee, we had to come home together, and I ended up staying with Megan. And it was kind of wild for me how my Aunt Jessie was, you know, I can see, like you say, struggling together. But
I think it had a lot to do with that she only had her.
Yeah.
So it was a selfish part of this is my only child and I only got a daughter. But she didn't look at like she dated somebody who has children, who gave you those grandkids. Yeah, she didn't have them, but she gave you those grandkids. She gave you that. So embrace it. I think she was selfish because she only had that one child, and you had so many dreams for this one child. You wanted to live who you was through her.
But she was very accepting.
But my thing is, so this
you
is,
think?
So this is what I
not at first she wasn't. Let Megan call in.
So let me tell y'all something. I think parents should like, and I always think about this with my parents and the people who raised me. Like, you had me to evolve into the person that I want to be.
Whatever
not
it
to
is.
live your life
through
vicariously through me. And I mean, I don't know everything about Megan, but she's one of the smartest people that I know.
She is.
The most passionate people I know, more successful people I know.
She is.
And I'm like, just for that alone,
you should be proud.
Family
I just speak value. I love her.
And she has a whole family.
Exactly. I love her.
Yes. She's amazing. And she's happy and she's healthy.
Yes.
And she's mentally healthy.
Yes.
And guess what? It's a lot of people who have queer family members who can't say the same thing about theirs. People should be very proud of the Megans and the Jasmines.
And the Valencias.
And let me tell you something. Black, queer, and trans people are brilliant. We are smart and we are amazing. I know it's a lot to learn, and sometimes you got to struggle through it, but just be open, y'all. Open, keep asking the questions. Say the wrong language. Let us correct you, you know, and that's the love. That's when we say love is love. Like, we can love each other and not agree. We can love each other and be different.
That I agree with.
And I think that having more of these type of conversations are good. I'm going to challenge y'all to find a trans person to come in here and have a conversation.
Oh, wow.
I can connect
you know somebody we could do it next week?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm going to say.
Well, not next week. I don't know about next week.
Not next week.
But I can find somebody.
It's definitely something we could talk about. We want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here with us through the technical difficulties. Thank you for the support for Lori DEE, Flavor, and K.I. What we gonna do as usual, Flavor give us an ending, K.I. we're gonna let our guests give us, and I'll close out the show, guys.
As for me, I just like happiness. Whatever happiness is for you. If it's gay, lesbian, transgender, whatever it is for you, I just want, we're living in a day where we don't know what our next second gonna be, our next hour gonna be. Don't live it for anybody else. Live it for you. Live it for you. Whatever is your happiness, be true to it. The people that rock with you gonna rock with you. The people that don't fuck with you, they ain't gonna fuck with you regardless. So rock with who you are. Fuck everybody else. Go ahead, K.I.
All right. What I want to say is, like, thank you for tuning in to the Man Cave. Mondays we got Let's Talk. Tuesday Bad Boys. Wednesday Lori DEE. And Thursday Alpha Talk. My thing is, your truth is your truth. Live in your truth. Be comfortable with your skin. Shake the motherfucking world. You feel me?
Shake the world.
Go ahead, V.
I want to thank y'all so much for having me tonight. The conversation was great. I loved all the debate. And I am looking forward to y'all having more of these type of conversations. I am Valencia Gunner. You can find me on all platforms. I use my government name on all platforms. And if you like to get into service and serving people, I'm always here. And I love being queer. I love being a part of the queer and trans community. I love dating women, and I still love men.
I know
that's what
I love men. I think black men are some of the strongest human beings on this earth. Hey. I support black men. I fight for black men every day of my life.
You fight for me?
I do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Especially the police fuck with you. You really see me cut up.
Hey.
And
call me.
I'm
looking to get into some shit.
And I want people to know that just because people are in same-sex marriages does not mean we hate the opposite sex. Our decisions, our love, our happiness has nothing to do with trauma. It is love.
Yeah.
It is respect. It is honor, and it does want to build family and community. And just always remember that.
I want to thank you so. I sound like a preacher. I want to thank you so much, B, for joining us, for being open, for being honest, and dealing with the three of us, because we can be a lot, especially this man over here.
Yes.
But we want to thank you for coming on the show. I've thanked you guys for watching. I want to thank you for every week watching us here and tuning in with Talks with Lori DEE, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. And I believe in love. Love is love. I don't judge nobody. And I'm grateful that my family has grown, meaning bloodline. I can say my relatives have grown, because I just learned the other day the difference between family and relatives.
Come on now.
And I'm thankful that my family, I have some strong, powerful women and a few amazing men around me that love Lori DEE, that love Dolores, that love D-Lo, and they support me. So this platform and this show tonight was about opening our minds, learning and talking about things that people really don't want to talk about. And that's what Talks with Lori DEE is. We talk our shit, but we want to learn, and we also want to educate. So we want to thank you again for tuning in with us tonight. And we want to say, holla! I said I would never love again. I said I would never date again. I would never marry again. And I never wanted to be in another relationship. But because I took that break to go through and get through, I believe in love. I will marry again.
Yeah, baby.
I want to be happy. I will give 110%.
Next partner is gonna be I gotta look at you as a business partner. If I can't look at you as a business partner, I don't want to.
Believe that God is going to let me know, like, this is him, daughter. You can shake your head about it if you
know
want
what's
to.
crazy?
But that's what I feel like.
So
No, you just